Hello, we are live.
Hi,
Welcome.
hi, Caroline.
Hi. I am so excited. First of all, I'm Caroline. I'm based in Los Angeles, and I'm a mom of two. I'm a very busy with my family, and I'm also busy with my full-time job. But digital business is my new passion, and I'm doing it with lots of energy, with a great support from everybody, and it's an amazing business. And today I'm delighted to welcome my digital business partner from Minnesota. Her name is Annette. So welcome. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Caroline, for having me here. And good morning, good afternoon, everyone who is watching right now. Thank you so much, Caroline, for inviting me right here. And for those new people on our platforms, thank you for coming and always coming back to watch. And those people who are coming back to watch the replay, you are welcome as well. Thank you so much for having me here. This is Annette, originally from Kenya and currently living in the US, Minnesota. I'm a nurse by profession, and I'm right here running a digital business online. So thank you so much for having me here. And we are here. We have a new way to love ourselves, to have that flexible way to earn online. And that's exactly what we do in the digital space. So thank you so much for those new people. You're welcome to listen in as we chat a little bit here on our great topic today, as you can see it on the screen. Thank you so much, Caroline. Back to
Yes,
you.
Annette, I am so grateful that you could join because I know nursing is such a demanding and stressful job.
Yeah.
And so you must have a lot of hesitation before joining. So, can you share with us what was your biggest fear before starting? So share with us because our viewers would like to know what courage or what action did you need to take and to overcome your fear.
Yes, that's a great question. And as you already highlighted it, nursing is a very demanding career. Nursing, I mean, it's one of the demanding careers out there that you can ever imagine. And coming into this digital business did not, come as a one-time decision, but it had to make me, do a research, and especially in our platform here. In my nursing career, I was already tired. I was already looking around to see what I can do on the side for supplemental of income, so I can be able to be available for my children. If you guys did not hear me, I'm a mom as well. I'm a mom of two girls who are young kids who always would want their mom to be available for them. But right here, as you can hear already, nursing career is very demanding. It's a demanding job in every kind of way. If you talk about time, if you talk about flexibility to be available, no way. It's like you're never there. So talking about a digital business, I my greatest fear was, if my nursing career, if I'm sick tomorrow, nothing will hit in my bank account. And as obviously that in nothing, I have to clock in for me to get paid, right? So I realized, something scary that, especially at one time when I was very sick and I wasn't able to work and nothing was coming in. So that meant that, as much as I was sick at home, there was nothing that was coming into my bank account. And I was there frustrated and, thinking, what is going to happen tomorrow? How are bills going to be paid? Now moving from one income, two incomes to one income, which is barely enough for a family of four, and right here is where I realized that, my nursing career, as much as I have a good job, I have a good paying job, it meant that I have to be there. I had to be at work, working 24 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours. I've done all that, guys. I've done all that. And I did not have a backup plan. That was my biggest fear at the beginning, looking around to see what I can find in the online space for me to be able to be available for my children. And there's no safety net. There's if there's no passive income, if you are solely dependent on my 9 to 5 like I was then, you know very well that it's risky to have just one income stream. And that's when I was looking around and I had to find a way for me to be able to get that passive income started for myself. And right here, looking around in the digital space, and I was looking, people are online just earning passively from their digital businesses. Right here, there's digital businesses out there, but I had to do my research. And of course, anything online, you guys know that you have to be very careful for you to make that decision to start something online. It's something that you see out there, you don't know how it works. And I had to do my due diligence for me to be able to find out if this business was exactly what I was looking for. And guess what, guys? This business right here, really, just one webinar that I watched, one webinar changed my life for good. And right now, I'm right here running a digital business online because I took a leap of faith to start this digital business right here. So my biggest fear was really, just looking around to, especially an introverted person like me who was scared to even come out here, run a digital business online that I did not even have any tech skills in. I had to just make a decision because I was already tired. I was just looking for a real income that, I can be able to get that passive income coming into my account when I'm not able to work. That means that, when I was sick, if I had a backup plan, like a passive income coming in from a digital business right here, I did not have to worry. But right here, I had to take a leap of faith for me to get a backup plan. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm right here, and as you can see, we have a great community where we get connected. See Sister Caroline here that I just knew from this digital business right here. Now we are here chatting like we know each other, but this business has really opened up my mindset, and I've been able to connect with a lot of people from our community. And that supportive community that we always have for us to be able to see success in this digital business right here. And knowing that you don't have to quit your job to run a digital business. You just have to have that willingness, that mindset that you're coming in to find something that can work for you. And of course, we have an open system where we tell people that you just have to come in and check it out before you get started. So that's what I would say for now. Caroline, back to you.
Yes, and I so relate to what you said. And I went through exactly the same struggle because first of all, I used to be in the corporate world. I used to be a high-level executive in a luxury company. And I quit because of the long hours, and I had young kids at the time. And, I had to sacrifice a lot of my personal time in order to climb the corporate ladder. And I said, enough, this is not the life I want to lead. And this is when I used to work based in Hong Kong, Asia. So I made a huge decision to move to the US because of my son's future. And I didn't want to work, such long hours anymore. So I moved here and I had to start from fresh. So I opened a new small business to be self-employed, dealing with international travel retail, thinking that I would be more in command of my own schedule. But when you have a small business, there are so many hassle you have to handle, from payroll, from invoice, from shipping, from inventory, from all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very, very stressful. But thanks to hard work, it started to take off and do pretty well. But then, the COVID hit. And at the time, I got also divorced, when I immigrated to the US. So I was a single mom and I had to take care of my family. And this is when I told myself never again to rely on a single source of income. So I had to look, I searched for a long time. And only a year and a half ago, I found this digital business. The reason why I didn't start anything earlier was because, as you said, there's so many scams out there, and the kind of work I wanted to have is a work that allows me to have a flexible time to be home with my kids, to spend time with my family. And it's not easy to find because, there's so many like get rich quick schemes and scams. And I was really concerned, there was a lot of fear. So I really feel so blessed. I found this digital business. And like you, I did my research, before I joined, and it's a completely legit business. So first of all, it was the fear whether it was a legitimate business. And after research, you can be reassured it is. My next fear was I'm not a tech savvy person, I'm not a digital person, and I'm not used to be in front of a camera. So I was telling myself, would it be a waste of time and money to join this business? Can I juggle with everything I have to do with my other company and my family? So there was a lot of fear going on. But then the best decision I've made, Annette, was to say yes to this business, even though I had fear, I had doubts, and I was not ready. Because now, with hindsight, I know there is never a perfect time. Never. Okay, you cannot say, oh, I wait until my kid goes to school, or I wait until I get like a bigger house, or I had more time or something. There is no such thing. There is no perfect timing, and people will always feel this fear. So you just need to overcome. Just make a bold decision if you truly want to make a change in your life, right, Janet?
Yeah,
Annette?
and that's true. Actually, we are always on the social media. We are all on all the social platforms, and here is where you find yourself. You're watching others thrive in the online space while you sit in doubt all the time. And of course, I don't want to blame somebody out there. I was there myself. I watched people thrive for a long time, but when I felt I was still stuck. I was looking around, and all my 9 to 5 was doing is just to pay my bills, and that's about it. And not even one job. I was doing 1 2 3 jobs at the time, working night shift, working day shift, working extra hours, chasing all the bonuses that I saw. But right here is how many social media videos that you are going to watch for before you say yes to something that can help you escape the 9 to 5 grind. How many people are you going to sit watching all day long, scrolling every single day? This is where I saw a lot of ladies, a lot of men online and thriving. It's a real business and you see real results. So I asked myself, if they can do it, what am I sitting here doing? I'm struggling already. If it's my 9 to 5, I'm not even giving the best care I'm able to give, because I'm always tired. I'm always working extra hours. And you see a lot of people are thriving online. And, I ask myself, like, what if I can be able to just come out here and find something that can work for me? And I ask myself so many questions, like people come out here and say, you don't have to need any tech skills. You don't have to go to college for another licensure again. And I kept asking myself, why am I even scared? I mean, I know that I'm an introvert person by myself. I know that for a fact. But if I come out here worrying about what people are going to say or what my family is going to say, even did not even solve my problems at that time. So taking a leap of faith, just coming out here has been able to teach a lot of things to me. Looking around in our community now, I see that I took the best decision of my life last year when I started this business, and I can't regret. I mean, I can start it over and over again. If I was sitting on the fence right now, I would take that leap of faith over and over again to start a digital business, because right here is where we've been able to find flexibility. I mean, you can work whenever you want to. This business right here, you don't have to be going out there selling products. If you're that person, if you're an introvert like me, you don't have to sell product. You don't have to hold inventory. Just that decision that you need a change. When you realize that you need a change, you actually need one. If you're sitting on the fence, you've been watching from the sidelines. I mean, you have seen people thrive online and you're still wondering if it's something real. Even just take that leap of faith. The only thing you need to check is to come in by yourself and check the business model out and check and see if it's something that aligns with your goals and dreams. And that's exactly what we did with Caroline right here. As you can see her, we watched that same webinar that is changing thousands and thousands of people's lives online. And that's exactly what you're going to watch and make that informed decision by yourself. So back to you, Caroline, please.
Yes, you make some great points. Really, what really can change your life and your future is just take the first step. You can sign up with your name and email to watch our complimentary webinar, or just subscribe to Annette's website or mine. And believe me, this webinar is absolutely no obligation, no pressure at all. It's only pure information for you to be able to make a decision whether it's a good fit for you. And please take that step. Invest in your future. Watch the webinar and decide for yourself. Even if you have fear, like both of us had, at the beginning, you can overcome the fear, okay? And even if you feel that you don't have the experience, you don't have technology experience, we have an amazing training program that is video based, very user friendly, that teach you everything. So from I didn't know anything at all about digital business, about the tech part of it, and now it's so much fun, to actually work on it, on a daily basis. You only need to be consistent. That's all. So please listen to us. We've been through this. We can help you. Just sign up, just watch the webinar, okay? It's complimentary, and decide for yourself, all right? Just take action. That's my advice, right, Annette?
Yep, that's true. Again, we are here as real people who have seen real results. And, we come here as real people. You can see us on the video, and we are here sharing this opportunity. It's not, a get rich quick scheme. Of course, I will say that, because, if something is great, trust me, it will take time. So for you to know that it's something that you would want to do, that's all you have to do. Take the leap of faith. And right here is where we're running a digital business that is automated, that we don't have to do the heavy lifting. I mean, there's passive income coming in all the time. And, last year, I think we started almost the same time as Caroline right here. And we are here, instead of me right now, I could have been picked, I could have picked an extra shift right now. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and I'm right here sharing this opportunity to as many people out there, parents just like me, healthcare professionals who are out there working multiple jobs like I was. It's an opportunity for you to check out the business model. And again, if you're tired of trading that time for your family, or you're trading your time for dollars, this is the an opportunity that you can be able to check out and see if it will help your life, it will change your life. I know that if this opportunity has changed our lives, it can change your life as well. All you have to do is to say yes to this opportunity. That's all you have to do. And again, as soon as you come in, Caroline has shared already, there's no obligation. All you have to do is to come in, check the business model out. $149 has changed our lives for good. And I will repeat again, if you're out there, you have worked for over 10 years, for 20 years, and nothing is changing in your life, it's that time that you need to make a change in your life. And this business right here did all that for us. And it can do for as many parents out there, as many people who are working in demanding careers like we did, for them to be able to realize that there's a better way to earn online. And that is what we're talking about. Digital business is the way to go. It's the new oil machine. If you're not aware yet, come in and we'll show you exactly how we did it, so you can do the same thing as well. So thank you so much for having us this afternoon, Caroline. Thank you. Back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. You said it so well. So just to recap, the webinar, please sign up. Nothing to lose. It's no obligation. It's completely free. And once you watch the webinar and you understand the business model, if you wish, you can go to the next step. It's $149, which is 30-day free trial, completely refundable within 30 days. Then you go deeper into our really generous compensation plan, understanding more about the business, about the products, and decide for yourself. There is absolutely no risk, okay? And if you feel it's not a good fit, the $149 is fully refundable, no questions asked, okay? So
Absolutely.
Don't wait, just take action. And we have been through it. We believe in this business. We feel that this will create financial security for us, for our family, and also a legacy for our children, all right?
Absolutely.
So take it from us, all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much.
Yep. Thank you so much, Caroline.
Yes, so nice. And so thank you again for joining me. I really
Yep, you're welcome.
appreciate
Anytime.
and yeah, sharing your view. It's really very, very insightful. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much. And thank you for your invite.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.